Hey, I'm Ed. Today we're going to test the dispenser switch on a Frigidaire refrigerator that's not dispensing ice. Before we get started, hit those like and subscribe buttons if you want to join our do-it-yourself repair community and get notified each time we post a new video guide. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Let's get our tools together. Today we'll need a multimeter, needle nose pliers, a Flatblade screwdriver, and a Phillips head screwdriver. And please remember that safety comes first. Always disconnect your refrigerator by unplugging it or switching the breaker off, as well as turning off its water supply before doing any work on it. The dispenser switch signals the refrigerator to release ice when you press the dispenser lever. The ice dispenser switch is inside the dispenser, and when you push the lever, the switch closes to allow power to pass through and dispense the ice. First, we need to remove the dispenser tray from the dispenser assembly. There will be 3 screws under the tray on the front that need to be removed. Once you have the screws removed, you can lift the dispenser cover off. You'll need to remove the 3 screws holding the dispenser housing in place and slide it out. Then disconnect the ribbon cable for the switchboard. Once it's out, disconnect the wire harness for the freezer door. Then remove the 6 Phillips head screws holding the control board in place. Once it's loose, reach behind the housing and disconnect the water supply line. Then disconnect the brown wire and the gray wire from the dispenser switch. You might need to use a pair of pliers to disconnect them. Now flip the housing over and disconnect the 2 wires connecting the control board. We'll also remove the light socket with a flathead screwdriver to give us easier access. It should just push out. Start by removing the 2 Phillips head screws, holding it in. You'll see 2 switches. We'll be testing the inside one, so pull it off the screws and set it down. Grab your multimeter and set it for continuity so we can test the switch. Put 1 meter lead on one terminal and the other on the second terminal. You shouldn't be getting any continuity at this point. If you push the dispenser switch button, there should be continuity. If you get continuity when the button is pushed, then the switch is good and something else is preventing your fridge from dispensing ice. To reinstall the dispenser housing, insert the screws back into the switches. Then put the switches back in the housing and install the Phillips head screws to hold it in. Once those are screwed in, insert the light bulb and socket back into the housing. Then rotate the socket housing back in place until it locks in. After that, plug the white and black wires from the control board back into the light socket and the orange, gray, brown, and tan wires back into the switches. Then take the dispenser housing and reinsert the water line into the water dispenser hole. After that, reconnect the freezer door wire harness to the back of the control board. Install the 3 screws to secure the housing, followed by the 6 screws holding the control board. Now we can reconnect the wiring from the switchboard back into the control board and put the dispenser cover back in place. Install the screws that hold the panel in place. Finally, slide the drip tray back in. Don't forget to plug your fridge back in or flip the circuit breaker back on, as well as turning the water back on. You made it. Great job. If you still need a new dispenser switch, grab your model number and head over to AppliancePartsPros.com to place an order. Your new part should arrive in just a few days. Plus, we have thousands of other guides like this one to help you install just about any part you can think of for all your home appliances. If you thought this video was helpful and want to see more like it, hit those like and subscribe buttons. We appreciate you watching and look forward to helping you with all your appliance repair needs. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.